A glove an inch too high, a player a step too fast, a throw a foot too high. Little things happen in a baseball game, and sometimes they add up all wrong. Sometimes they add up to a tough loss. The Angels were not awful Sunday afternoon, but neither were they particularly good, at least not good enough to avoid a difficult 4-2 loss to the Texas Rangers. Games are getting precious now for teams chasing a playoff spot, and Sunday's loss pushed the Angels 2 games behind the Minnesota Twins for the final American League wildcard berth. They have 13 left to play. "We obviously want to be ahead of everybody, but we still have a shot," said Angels outfielder Mike Trout. They had a few shots at scoring more than 2 runs against the Rangers on Sunday, but the big moment never arrived. They did absolutely nothing in the early innings with Texas pitcher Miguel Gonzalez, who was acquired September 1. The veteran right-hander had allowed 11 earned runs in the first 13 innings of his 2 previous starts with the Rangers, but did not allow a hit to the Angels through the first 4 innings. The Angels finally made some noise in the 5th, when Luis Valbuena walked and C.J. Cron and Caleb Cowart singled to load the bases with 1 out for Trout. He hit a deep fly to center to sacrifice a run home, but failed to completely square up the pitch up for a dramatic September grand slam. "I just missed it," Trout said. After a walk to Justin Upton to again load the bases, the Angels were certain Pujols had not missed on a drive into the right center gap. But right fielder Shin-Soo Choo, showing some serious speed, sprinted to the track to just snare the line drive. 1 half step, and the hit was gone. "Obviously he made a good catch, so I guess I didn't," Pujols said. Going into the 5th inning, the Angels were already down 30. Right-hander Garrett Richards was making only his 3rd start since missing almost the entire season because of a biceps strain, and he got off to a rough start in the 1st. He walked Delino DeShields to open the game, and 1 out later, Elvis Andrus sent a routine bouncer to Luis Valbuena at 3rd. Only Valbuena's throw sailed about a foot over the glove of 6'4" first baseman C.J. Cron for an error to allow the run to score. Adrian Beltre doubled off the wall and Texas was up 20. There was no doubt about the Rangers' 3rd run. Joey Gallo absolutely crushed a Richards slider in the 2nd inning, sending it 2/3 up the fake grass beyond the center field fence an estimated 490 feet. "You need a cab ride to get to it," Bannister said. Richards settled down after Gallo's 38th home run, not allowing another hit in his 5 innings. He struck out the site in the 5th and stretched out to 74 pitches. "I felt pretty good," Richards said. "I think after the home run I started to get my rhythm and timing going and was throwing more strikes. In a good sign for the final 2 weeks," Richards 02 said. "Fatigue was not a factor. I came out of today really good," he said. "In my mind I'm ready for a 100 pitches." Texas tacked on a final run in the 8th after Jesse Chavez walked DeShields and Choo hit a grounder that just slipped under the glove of shortstop Andrelton Simmons by maybe an inch. Andrus made it cost with a sacrifice fly. Trout got a run back with a solo home run in the bottom of the 8th, but that was all the offense the Angels could muster. Real dramatics had taken the afternoon off. The days and opportunities dwindle now, and those little things can add up to huge differences. "It's late in the season and we have to grind at bits," Trout said. "Every chance we get, we have to capitalize." Short hop Siosha said left-hander Andrew Heaney's shoulder impingement came out of his sideline throwing session fine, but it was still undetermined when he would throw off the mound. Brandon Phillips missed his 2nd consecutive start because of lower back soreness. Former Dodgers owner Peter O'Malley paid a pre-game visit to Siosha. Oklahoma City Thunder guard and NBA MVP Russell Westbrook stopped by the Angels post-game locker room. Caption Sports at Latums.com